I believe. So yeah, playing Scout, 6s, this is Vonami's team. I'll post the stats up once I've finished. I'm not an amazing Scout, but I did well enough in this game. And mostly I'm doing this one because there's some really good off-classing moments, which I think people can learn a lot from knowing when to off-class, when other teams are going to expect it. So I won a Scout battle there. He was going for the health pack, so I knew he was damaged. But I'm pretty sure I die here anyway. Yeah. So the game itself is pretty close. Even though I did really, really well. Can't stress that enough. It keeps coming up, I don't know why. So I changed to Sniper and Spy quite a lot in this game. So I'm really just waiting for things to get damaged, but then, you know, you shouldn't really go into a 1v1 with a Scout. I was in a bad position. I think the game ended in a draw or a loss, I can't remember. So I've gone Sniper, hoping to get some kills. Basically because we need to kill the medic. And I'm staying near the spawn door. One thing a lot of mistake people make is staying Sniper. If you get the kill or you miss the shot as a Sniper, then you've become not pointless, but unless you're guaranteed to hit sort of your next shot and take out an important class, there's not much point in doing it. This isn't actually great positioning for sniping. I do get a better shot later on. Don't think I actually kill anything here. But I'm just kind of watching the door just in case they do push in from rollout. And the idea would be to either take out the medic or the demo. So I changed to Sniper here. Because I know they've got Uber and they're going to push in. And it all fails wrong because I get hit by a stray rocket, which is no good. Well, as soon as the other team knows there's a spy, the point of a spy totally is removed from 6s. You know, you're absolutely, like in Highlander, you've got a constant spy. This I miss it. I could have got the medic there, but I missed. And again, once they know that you've got a sniper, a good team is not gonna allow themselves to get shot, or they're gonna pressure you to make you miss or to kill you. I get picked off. I mean, they traded a soldier for me, which wasn't amazing on their part, seeing as I'm going to have a better spawn. So here I am sniping. No, go back to Scout. Scout's good for pushing out. See, at the moment I'm not doing very well at all. Things are just not going very well for myself personally or the team, but I'm pushing out because I want to get some cap time. Can't stress how important it is to get cap time as a scout. A bad scout in that position would have chased into the choke and probably died. Even if they hadn't died, that kind of 5-10 seconds where they're not capping means that there's no cap time put onto the point. I'm not getting overly aggressive because there was only me against 2 scouts, that wouldn't work. Now that I've got a soldier, I can play around a little bit more, and he's going to back off because he's been taking a lot of chip damage. This is me playing scout, so there's no gold rocket launcher. So at this moment it's kind of just stalematey. We're trying to make pressure, then they crits and take out demo and medic, which is bad on our part. Take out one soldier, but The other one soldier gets taken out by the other scout, but their scouts survive. Yeah, this was just me murking for a team in a class that I'm not very good at. So I'll post the stats at the end, and on YouTube I'll post them in the description. Yeah, by the end of the game I was winning the 1v1s against the scouts, but that's not the reason I've done it. The reason I've done this one is because there's some really good off-classing things. This is me going spy. When the other team's got Uber, and you know they've got Uber, then it's, you know, they're going to push in with Uber. That was me checking to see if they've got crits or not. If you change to medic and then go as disguise as the medic, that's bad, but I take out the demo. My idea was we suspected that they had crits. There was a suspicion of crits. If you go spy, disguise as a medic, and then go to the sapper and press B, which changes your visible weapon. It changes to the medigun, and you can see excuse me, whether or not they're using crits or medigun. Which, seeing as we're holding last and I can do that quickly, then it's not that big a deal. Obviously, in the middle of a game, it's not going to be ideal to do that. But yeah. See, again, just trying to stay alive so that the bigger guys can put out the damage and I can clean it up later on. See, like, I know it's obvious, but you're not going to win the 1v1s with the soldier in that position. I'm not going to win against two scouts, especially with my health like that. So I try and get to mid and do a bit of a distraction. And this has pulled both of the scouts back. And I take out one. Which, like, that's as best as a thing you could do in that position. And now we've got half cap time on mid. It's stopped their push. Now I'm not going to win this fight, but I can at least get the cap. And the Roma was really good here. Help me out with it. Don't be afraid to go for a buff for your medic. This was something I was trying to tell them, because this is the team that I'm mentoring, that your scouts with a buff are very dangerous. They can do a lot of damage up close. They can dodge, they can get in. Don't be afraid to put your scout up to 185 and then allow them to jump in. So every time I was running past the medic, I was like, can I have a buff, please? See, I was more confident in that fight because I had a buff. And now that's two scouts down on the flank. That soldier called out that there was one scout. I knew that the other scout was dead, so that's why I came in. So now we can put a bit of pressure on the flank. I'm just trying to get behind them. Make them turn around. That's medic down. I don't know how he didn't die to that last meat shot, but I get the demo, which is a big pick, obviously. This was a very back and forth game. One of the problems with with Vonami's team is that positioning and pushing, like it's you got to know when to take advantages. That's me. This is why I don't main Scout. I'm horrible at hit scan. So at this point they're pushing in. It's all going Pete Tong really. But yeah, individually they're good players. It's just about knowing when and where to push. So they Ubered in. Just kind of stall the flank a little bit. And then I'm behind them. So medic down. I died. See, if I had been a better scout, I could have taken out that demo, but I missed my shots. No, this is a pre-recorded demo because I'm not using my hats. See, I pretended to be aggressive there in front of that scout. If I'd run away, he may have thought, oh, he's weak, so I'm going to go chase him. It's all about kind of like, you know, if you see a soldier running away with the escape plan, running towards a health pack, you know that he's weak. And you got to kind of know that for other classes. If you pretend that you're not weak, then the other player might not realise you're weak. And then may back off themselves. So I'm just trying to stay alive at this point because I know I was weak. The medic was the important thing there. I felt anyway. And then the demo is down as well. So some good defense, but there just seemed to be a lot of defending. Like I said, if I was a better scout, if I had better aim, my projectile man, that's the problem. So they're trying to get sniper pick because we've got advantage. So I'm coming over to the medic and saying build with me because we don't want them to come in with Uber and us not to have it ready. Can't remember if I go spy at this point. No. I mean, most of these off classes are that come up us defending. See, that scout sees me running to the spawn, so he knows that he assumes that I'm weak. No, I'm not playing Scout now. This was just me marking for a team, and I was just going to go over some demos today. I had some good off-classing moments, so... This was a while ago, so it's probably like a month ago or something. If I killed one scout there, and like that gives us an advantage with regards to scouts. So as a team, your flank should be then kind of pressurizing a bit, but seeing as you're holding last, you don't really need to do that. And our other scout went pyro for quite a while in this game. Not sure as to the reasons why. That was just silly of me. Overextending. This is me playing sniper. I don't think I do anything here, actually. I don't know why I'm even. Yeah, there should have been someone closer to the point. That was bad. Pretty sure this is a mid-fight where we get wiped and I go spy or something. So we got their demo down really early, which is really good. But then we just, I don't know what happens. That's Roma down, demo down, me down, other scout down. Then combo just gets destroyed. So that was a wipe on our part, right? So if your team wipes, and the other team mostly survive, and they've got a medic up, that means they're going to be pushing into last with their team against you with no Uber. So I go spy. With my idea that I need to kill this medic, otherwise they're going to push in with nothing. If I can take out the demo, good. Pocket, okay, but the priority is the medic. Once the medic's dead, I'll go for the demo. And drop, soldier down, and our demo picks off the other demo. Which is as best as, like, to take out their entire combo. That's as much as you can ask for in that position. I just don't like the frailty of Scout, really. So one soldier down, 2 soldiers down, medic down. And that other scout dies, I think. Oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, 2 soldiers and the medic at the same time. But then there was no pressure applied to the choke. In that situation, as pocket, I would be I'll be pushing, not pushing, but I would be spamming the choke, making sure they had absolutely no presence. Once a team starts to get presence at a choke point. See, that was a bit silly, but I thought because I could land on the health bank, I'd be fine. Which it was.
Doc, come on, man!
Stupid flies. Again, if I could aim, I'd be a good scout. But I can't. This is the big problem with Vonami's team, is that just backcaps happen all over the place. Flank dies and no one does anything about it. Like, that was called and it got cleared up, but obviously when Roma scouts die, either people don't call it or it's not responded to quickly enough. This is not a pub, no, this is just me going over some demos. Bad. And the med gets forced.
Time has been added. Alert! The control point is being contested. Alert! The control point is being contested.
I was like, nope, out of there. We actually have a back cap going on, but it doesn't work. Like, their combo's at our second. Our combo was at their second. And they got someone capping mid. It was just, that's not to shit on like lower divisions, but it just becomes a bit of a clusterfuck. Because the communication and the flanks just aren't there. No, I almost died to that roller. That's the big problem, is that people on flanks die, and you know, areas aren't covered, and it just allows scouts and other classes to get behind. If you're allowing scouts or roamers to get behind you, it's really not good. It just means then that when you've got big holes open, that allows back caps, it allows roamers to get free jumps on your medic, it allows scouts to just charge in. That was me overextending. That's something I yell at my scouts when I play. When I main call on a team, if my scout goes and does that, I yell at them. And then I go and do it myself. So it says here, you will spawn as spy. I went to spy because I knew they were coming in. And that we needed to do something. And they have a sniper. He gets a headshot on someone. And that's the pocket down. That's the sniper down. That's the medic down. I can see how weak that demo is. The demo's down. That's a 4K spy. I mean, come on. Come on. It's good offclassing, right? So at this point, I'm just like, okay, let's cap. And I'm thinking I'm going to stay as spy, because they won't expect it. It's probably not a good idea. But I'm thinking I can maybe get one more pick out of it. And as long as it's something important like a medic or a demo or even the pocket, then, you know, it'll be worth it. So I get to mid and I see the demo's kind of stood on himself, by himself. And I managed to kill him. And this, I should have got the medic here. But he turns around just the second that that I was going to stab him. And I gave him 25%. So that's the bad thing about going a class like that. If you get Uber Sword, you've given the medic 25% advance, well, 25% more, and that often gives them an advantage.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
They've Ubered in, and I said, I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying I'm going for a back cap, just to maybe pull some people back like I did earlier. But because they got so much time on point, it doesn't matter. None of them actually give a shit. At that point, maybe I should have gone for a spawn camp, but maybe nobody was dead. I'm not sure. Their demo was by himself a lot. So technically I could have survived there, but at least I killed the demo, which is going to stop their push. never really a fan of NG unless you're proper turtling it. But it seemed most of this game was just defending last. So here I go sniper, because I know their medic's got Uber, and I don't think our medic did. Sniper's good if you know that they've got an advantage and you think you can get a headshot on them before anything happens. But I like to switch it up between spy and sniper because then they won't expect it. Medic drops. Because one of our scouts called that their combo was pushing in through lobby. So that's where I looked, obviously, and I managed to drop the medic, which is huge. And then that's when they start suiciding in to try and get a pick on our medic. Really, we should be giving all kills. There's one down. That's both soldiers down then. There's another scout down. At this point I'll be like, let's get aggressive. That's demo down. I would have chased the medic, but if somebody was on top and he would have killed me. I didn't realise I was going to get an arrow. And that's the sniper down at least. And that kills him. Going on a 4 killing spree. Oh, I died to the soldier because I'm an idiot. So there's 3 minutes to go. I think there was only 1-0, I think. This was hilarious, I remember this. They're just staring at each other. And then the soldier dies. And he gets flared. I think this guy plays Highlander Pyro, so that's why he changes to Pyro quite a lot. I've never really been a fan of Pyro in 6s. It's good for pushing out Ubers, but in that situation you get 2-on-1 and the Pyro can't really do any damage, so you don't really have the support. It's my fault for going in also, but... Remember when Pyro in ATF2L they allowed the flare gun and the extinguisher and the degreaser, and everyone that season was like, I think it was season 17, was like, oh, everyone's gonna go Pyro. Rah. Yeah, people tried it, but then it kind of, you just lose that mobility and everything. So again, I was like, guys, let's go for the back cap. With 6 damage meat shots. And that's what I mean, like, obviously the other team was doing it as well, leaving massive gaps open on the flank. That allowed me, a soldier and a pyro, to squeeze through. That shouldn't really happen.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
I think at this point, there's like a minute to go, and then I die to sticky trap. And then at this point, I think I go spy. In order to... I was just telling the guys, build, we've got a minute left. That's more than enough time. It all kind of goes wrong. My idea being that they're never going to suspect me to go spy on a last push with this amount of time to go. Because really the DPS just isn't there. But I'm thinking if I can get, you know, a good pick, like medic or whatever, or demo, but we know that they have an NG. So they've Ubered, so the medic picks out the question. NG's dead. And I died, because I hit my kill bind. The most I would have been able to do was get some cap time on the point, maybe distracted them. But the combo came in and couldn't do anything with the Uber, so that was game over really. And then I went pyro at the end. but it was like 1-0. Close game. There's just a couple of just opportunities there of when to go spy and sniper in sixes. Obviously everyone seems to go sniper, but spy is so helpful, and I've done it as roamer as well. It's really what's the word? I can show you the stats. Unfortunately there's no logs for it.